Why Ohio State football's Michigan problem could appear again during the college football playoff. Jimmy Watkins. Cleveland, Ohio, fool your fans once, shame on you. Fool them twice, shame on them. Fool them 4 straight seasons, then back into the first ever 12-team college football playoff field? Apparently, you can still fool them again. The 8th-seeded Buckeyes host number 9 seed Tennessee at Ohio Stadium on Saturday with a bunch of confidence behind them. DraftKings paints Ohio State as a 7.5-point favorite as of Sunday night. And 5 days before kickoff, I sense strangely few nerves from an OSU fan base that witnessed an all-time embarrassing loss about 2 weeks ago. Yes, 6-5 Michigan really did beat number 2 Ohio State 13-10 on the same turf where Tennessee's 4th-ranked defense will plant its feet, but not its felonious flag, this weekend. No, the Buckeyes haven't played another game since. But due to something called a Michigan problem, many still expect OSU to perform Saturday like the national title contender it looked like before. What happened again? Reminder, Ohio State lost to a limited offense led by low-volume passer and a persistent, if not always productive, rushing attack behind him. The Buckeyes couldn't block opposing defensive linemen, and they failed to convert a 3rd down during the game's final 23 minutes. But don't worry, only Michigan can expose these flaws. Tennessee, which ranks first among Power 4 teams in rushing attempts and 9th in yards per carry, could never drag Ohio State into a rock fight. Volunteers edge rusher James Pierce Jr., who has recorded the 2nd most pressures of any player on OSU's schedule this year, should only scare the Buckeyes while wearing a winged helmet. And UT defensive coordinator Tim Banks, who spent 9 years on Big Ten coaching staffs last decade, including 3 years that overlapped with Coach Ryan Day's OSU tenure, can't push the same Buckeye buttons as Michigan defensive coordinator Wink Martindale, first-year Big Ten coach, did last month.